What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to the den. I am your host, Ed Honcho. Man, I just really realized the clock on this fucking PC is off by like a couple of minutes. So I don't know what's going on with that. But as you can see, I still haven't put the fucking green screen up. But how are you guys doing today? I hope that everybody's having a wonderful day, evening, whatever time it may be in your neck of the woods. I gotta do something. I gotta figure out what's going on with this lighting. It's a little bit different with this. No, I'll figure it all out. Anyway, I'm your host, Ed Honcho. Like I said, it is an honor, a privilege, and most of all, my pleasure. It's been a long time since I've said that. To get to chop it up with you guys. Getting back to the Monday through Friday. It used to be each and every evening. We'll see what happens, you know. But right now, Monday through Friday, we're gonna try to get back on that schedule. Um, I gotta apologize because I may be a little bit drab. We're probably only gonna go about an hour and a half. 'Cause like I said, I'm wrapping up about 11. I got to keep that time frame for now. Um, because man, I really realize I'm running on fumes today. Because we got out of the chat a little after 11, or got out of the stream a little bit after 11 yesterday. Um, we jumped into the Discord, and again, make sure you are in the Discord for the Den Show after party after every episode, even when we're not live. Um, Everybody's in the Discord, and just be able to keep the conversation going. You can join the voice chat, so you can participate live. If you just want to communicate on a variety of topics. Jay Dizzle and I'm not giving female pimp any credit because she don't be talking about shit. Um, had some very interesting conversations last night, and while some of the other den folk chimed in and joined in via the chat, very interesting. So I mean, I like that dynamic. So every after every episode, it's the den Discord after party, and I'll be trying to join, every night at least for a little while. Um, but yeah, I got out of there probably about 2 in the morning. Then I still had some other stuff I had to take care of, and so I was up till about 4 in the morning, and then dozed off for like if 2 hours. I don't even know if I got 2 hours of sleep, and I've been up ever since. And I didn't realize that I have been up ever since. Um, so if I look a little crazy, if I look a little sluggish, if I'm a little slow boogie, um, I apologize for that. But let's see what we got joining us, man, and let's get into some good conversation tonight. We're going to talk about being taken for granted. We're going to talk about taking things for granted. Uh, that's something that was a very recurring topic while I was on my little vacation. And for y'all who don't realize, we'll probably get into something political tomorrow, being Super Tuesday and all. Um, but like I said, I'm still catching up on a lot of things that I missed, so we'll touch on a lot of those things eventually. But a lot of the topics this week are going to have some kind of correlation to the most recent situation. But I see 335 in the building. What's the motherfucking deal? Empress Yaya, what's the motherfucking deal? Rashida, I don't show up with the den folk, but I'll send you a sideman sandwich. Reed in the building. How are you doing, Miss Rashida? What's the motherfucking deal? Jess Sarah, the lovely Miss Jess Sarah, joining us this evening. What's the motherfucking deal? Mr. Cultured, the Dawn of the Discord. And again, shout out to Culture holding down the Discord. What's the motherfucking deal? Miss Bell, hope you are feeling better. What's the motherfucking deal? Uh, okay, U.S. Navy is Infinity. What's the motherfucking deal? And Infinity, who found the phone. M. Grace, how are you, Miss M. Grace? What's the motherfucking deal? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. James Harden, shave the beard. I don't know. I'm tired of saying crazy stuff. What's the motherfucking deal? So, Lady Licious, what's the motherfucking deal? Miss Lady Licious, Miss Lady Licious is the only white person I know on colored people's time. Eastside Hero, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. Marie Lovely, what's the motherfucker? The lovely Miss Marie Lovely, what's the motherfucking deal? I hope you are doing well this evening. DeMarking. Jason S., what's the motherfucking deal? Now I'm fucking with you, DeMarking. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Let's see. John from NY in the building. What's the motherfucking deal? Prepaid in the building. With a little prepaid card on the way. Shout out to prepaid, man. I think that's a wonderful thing. I really do. So shout out to prepaid. Kemah MC, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. Bobby Lilly, what's the motherfucking deal? How are you this evening? Let's see. As I'm scrolling, I'm even scrolling slow. That's how you know I'm out of there. Sweetberry, what's the motherfucking deal? Um, the bot ain't working, so Sweetberry, she's calm. She can't be the pistachio pit bull until the bot get back, you know, working again. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, it's good to see all of you people, man. Um, it's like I say, what do you mean, you people? That's funny. We was talking about that shit last night. Gee Woods, what's the motherfucking deal? Long time no see. Let's see. Um, Eastside Hero said her one of the lovely ladies in the den had an OnlyFans page. Yeah, I'm trying to see it. Where is it at? Did it get hacked? Let me get a free trial. Baker Man in the building. What's the motherfucking deal, Baker Man? How are you this evening, man? Red Lobo. What's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Let me see. Let me see if I'm missing Kenneth Cologne. Honorable mention Kenneth in the building. Let me see. Uh, let me see. All right. I need to pick up the pace here. Nikki napping motherfucking Nicole, who also did not join us yesterday evening. Shame. Took a nap, didn't wake up in time to join us in the den party that we had yesterday evening, and all the fun and entertainment which it was. Um, uh, the fake Maria G. I never thought that Maria G would have a fake account. That's always interesting. Um, Bad and Bougie, what's the motherfucking deal? I'm going down the list. I'm just not seeing the name. I ain't forget about you, player. You know. And yes, Miss Girl Six in the building. Let me see. Miss Juicy Reviews, what's the motherfucking deal? Look, my chat's keeping a little. I'm playing catch up. I had to start from the beginning and scrolling down. Heidi, who's Heidi? I don't know this Heidi person. Savage Donald Trump, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. Shay B, what's the motherfucking deal? Good to see you too. I hope all is well. Kenneth out there raffling tickets for whatever reason. Let's see, President of the Dead versus Dollar Discord. Let me make sure I ain't miss nobody, man. Footballer 503, what's the motherfucking deal? And I'm actually scrolling backwards, so I'm moonwalking through the chat to make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right. Okay, I think if I missed you, I didn't dish you. I spent a lot of time. That's how I know I'm slow, but usually I'm a little bit speedier than that. But anyway, taken for granted, man. And like I said, I'm not gonna talk too long because, like I say, it'll be a little bit shorter of a den. Like I said, we'll wrap it up around 11. I'm not gonna lie, I am fucking tired. Right? Really, Bad Boy for Life was good. I was questioning that. I was like, I'm wondering about that one. What? Theophilus, was that a Y? Yelverton? That's a great name. Gotta respect it. Air out the dead, folks. Well, I'm not, like I say, nobody owes me anything. And so, if you were compelled in your heart to show, this is where we are right now in 2020. This looks like a fucking, about to commit a crime ass fucking, I've never seen this one. This is a very interesting mask. We appreciate the love, 335, man. I don't know, I feel like a Ninja Turtle or some shit. Um, but like I say, nobody owes me anything, man. And so if people are compelled in their heart to do so, I appreciate it. I don't know, everybody's not able. Everybody has their own things going on. So, I appreciate everybody for what they do provide to the den. Um, so here's the deal, right? I think the thing that being away, and again, like I said, it was just a month, a little over a month, couple of days over a month. It is Mr. Zaxby's himself. Can I have your autograph? Rising Phoenix, what's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, no, man. Look, the Texans are gonna be, man. I don't even want to talk about the Texans. I was gonna try to do a sauce today. I didn't get in time. I'm gonna try to shoot for one tomorrow so I can vent all of that stuff. I told you, but come on, man. I told y'all during the middle of the season or later in the season that DJ Reader was not gonna be a Texan, but yet somehow that defense is gonna be better with Weaver. And anyway, we're not gonna fuck the Texans right now. Roughing that country. So talking about taking things for granted. You wake up every day. You breathe and all those good things that are generally automatic. Like I said, I don't know what each and every person's personal beliefs are. Some people are spiritual. Some people are religious. Some people questioning things, and some people are just I'm not fucking with none of that shit. I believe in science, right? And so my thing is this. I wake up every day and I show gratitude and appreciation for waking up. Some people don't make it through the night, and it is what it is. But my thing is the little things that that's kind of an automatic thing. You don't really control that. I guess if you eat healthy and exercise, you got a better chance of waking up. But my thing is like the stuff that you see every day that you don't really appreciate. You don't really show love to this fucking bot doing fucking stupid shit. So my thing is, and I haven't even caught up on it. That's what I'm saying. Like I haven't caught up on. There's a lot of stuff I got to get caught up on. I haven't even seen the Jada Pinkett thing. But we can talk about it. If we open up the line, if y'all want to talk about it, we can definitely discuss it. Um, but I'm saying like sunshine and fresh air, free things, right? Um, the poor bot being taken for granted. Yeah, it's taking us for granted. The damn bot don't want to act right. Um, let's actually set this loud. Let's see if it'll do what it's supposed to do. But it might actually work right now. Let's see. Let's see if the bot is going to cooperate with us. It looks like it might. It might be acting right. Y'all can check that out. It may be acting correctly. And so, man, getting out at night, I didn't really get to appreciate the sunshine. But I mean, that's the thing that they talk about when they compare, other like state jail and penitentiary stuff, because you actually get to go outside and do shit. In the county, you don't really get a lot of those liberties. I think in some of the newer buildings, they say, just I guess it depends on where you're at. But where I was, for over money, you really don't think about how good it feels, or just how beautiful. Depending on where you're at, again, sometimes some people think the city's a beautiful thing. Some people think more rural areas are more appealing. But the sun, man, just to feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, to feel a fresh natural breeze, not a bunch of dirty inmates farting up in a small confined area. That is a terrible, unnatural breeze. Probably worse than those farting cows that Ocasio-Cortez wants to ban so badly. Um, just the little stuff, man. The female figure. That's something you take for granted, especially when you're free. You start looking at what was the saying that was going on around here for a little while? Bean bags. A lot of bean bags in the county, and you start to look at the bean bags and start imagining things. I've used the term refined nine a few times, but it's just a lot of the little stuff. Oh yeah, I'd be Mexican mafia. I'd be with my broken Spanglish. I'd be a translator, and they kill the messenger. But I mean, just a little thing, man. I mean, just the little things, and it's just you. Man, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't. I'm telling you, there was no issues in there whatsoever, other than, like I say, Aramark ladies. But like I said, man, just the little bitty stuff. Just seeing people. Um, to me, especially the den folk. And again, like I don't think I would say I would take y'all for granted, because this is a privilege. Like I say, most streams when I remember to reiterate that it is a privilege, and I recognize that because there's a lot of people who do a lot of things on the tube for various reasons or whatever purposes it is. I'm not here to judge anybody and what they do, but this is a privilege. It's just a lot of people probably been at this a lot longer. Some people have been shorter and they have more. But it's like, to me, I feel like the bond that we have in this community is something different, and I feel privileged to be a part of this thing. So, like I said, not to take much more time. I know I've been kind of ranting and rumbling and whatever else. Again, like I say, I'm a little sluggish here. Um, but I want to talk about taking things for granted. I want to know, if there's ever been something in your life, like an experience that you've gone through that has kept you from something that you appreciate and or enjoy, either temporarily or permanently, that made you realize that it was something that you missed, that you, again, like I said, it's something that you didn't, maybe you didn't realize in your day-to-day activities how important it was, but once it was taken away from you, um, that you did miss it. But let's see. Let me get the fucking phone thing. Fucking assholes with this phone service I use, right? To do the deadline. Like, I expected them to cut it off. Um, you know, because like the billing date, I think, took place like whenever, the end of January or whatever, when I turn myself in. And usually they say, you got a couple of days, they'll cut it off. So I figured that they would cut it off. Me not knowing exactly how it was going to work. So come to find out, you know, I guess upon my release, again, like I said, wait about a week. They say, I guess it was still on. Like, I thought it was off. I didn't really pay any attention to it. And I fucking paid it last night to, to get the deadline. I thought I was going to have to use a different number. Turns out that, they still saved it. It was still all good. And that's a familiar number. I'm not sure who that is. And I was like, cool. Still got the deadline number. Ain't got to change it up. Nobody has to try to learn a new number. I don't have to fucking change any settings or anything. I fucking look, and today, fucking dickheads charged me fucking 3 times for that bitch. Um, so they charged me for, the month. 'Cause like I said, I cut off the little automated thing. And so they charged me for the month of February, which obviously it didn't get used. And then they charged me at the end of February for the upcoming month with this March or whatever. But then I also had paid for March, so bitches charged me 3 fucking times, and I'm waiting on some feedback from that. Like, wasn't too keen on that. So it is what it is. A mentally challenged dude spit in a broad's wig today. Wow. That had to be entertainment. Tanner Fox, what's the motherfucking deal? Um, Richard Heads, McVice, what's the motherfucking deal? All right, let me put the line on. Yeah, I can tell I'm gonna get some sleep tonight. I promise. Well, I definitely better. I got some matters I have to tend to tomorrow, which should be interesting. So I'm sure I'll tell y'all all about that after that happens. Professor Trill, what's the motherfucking deal? That's funny. You delete Heidi's comments too, Craig? I think it's a thing. It's like a game. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
Well, I finally had to make it first.
Miss Bell, how are you this evening?
I'm trying to do better. Okay. I think it's going to be another week or so before this gets better.
Okay. Well, slowly but surely, but hopefully you're trending in the right direction.
Yeah. You said something about something that we've lost that we appreciate.
Yes.
I lost my license for 3 years. Yeah, didn't expect that one, did you? I figured this is my Sunday night confession, actually.
Okay.
And it wasn't over what you think. It was for habitual speeding tickets.
Oh.
And it was just about the time that I had moved from one state to another and didn't realize that I was over the point system. And then you have to clear it up in the original state before you can get a license in the new state. And I wasn't going back to the old state. So it took me between 3 and 4 years to get it cleared up.
So, are you still a speeder?
Oh, hell yeah. My grandmother, at the age of 74, got caught with her first speeding ticket.
Wow.
And my mother followed suit, and I'm my mother's daughter. So I got no problem. I mean, I live in NASCAR County, so not really a bad thing. But I do watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, Little Red Corvette, you get that right. But now these days, most of the time, the only time I'm speeding is country roads. And here, there is no shoulder whatsoever on any of the frickin' back-ass roads. You go a half inch over the line, you can be in a ditch. It's just that bad. There's no guardrails. It's country as fuck here. But anyway, things are doing pretty okay, and just wanted to shout out and glad you're back. And one thing I did want to say, tomorrow with Super Tuesday, whoever's voting, if they're an independent or they're voting for, like, say they're a Democrat but they're voting Republican, they have to declare for that day, and sometimes they either have to go to their local election board. They can't always do it at their local place, their voting place. It has to be done, and if they want to change back, they need to do it immediately. So if you're a Democrat, want to vote Republican just for the super vote, then you have to make sure that you have all that stuff up to date.
Okay.
We got reverse phone calls today for it.
So, do you? We'll save that. We'll save the politics for tomorrow. We'll get political tomorrow. We'll really dive into some, because I was going to ask some questions, but I'll save some of those things for tomorrow, because it'll be.
The only reason I brought it up is just for the prep, just for everybody to be prepared if they were choosing to vote.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, is there anything else that is on your mind there, Miss Bell?
Nah, I'm going to keep it short because I know everybody else wants to get time in because it was just so short last night.
Okay. Well, I have not said this in a long time, but class is in session. The bell has rung. It is wonderful to hear from you. And again, like I said, I hope you get better soon. And so you can hold down your number one spot.
Yeah, good to hear from you. And I'm so glad everybody's back in the den. Yes. I miss Rashida, too, so hopefully she'll call in tonight.
Me and Rashida got some beef. I don't even know if I'm going to answer her call, because she ain't pull up last night. She ain't show up on us. She stunned on us. She was out there with the side man. She said she wasn't worried about the den folks. I tried to hit her up. She sent me a middle finger emoji. I was offended in so many ways.
Well, I figure Grace and I have kept up, and some of the other ones have kept up through Discord, but the ones that we didn't, it's nice to hear from them too. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to let you go, so you have a good night, and on with the show.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in, Ms. Bell, and getting this party started. And again, it's good to hear from you.
All right. Good night.
All right. Good night. Shout out to Ms. Bell. What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling in to the den this evening?
Man, this is Eastside Harold.
Eastside Harold. What's the motherfucking deal, man? What's on your mind this evening, man?
Man, I'm glad you're back in the free world, man.
Oh, man.
It's been man, no den at night, man. It's been like, oh, man. They know what to look at on YouTube.
You gotta stay out them YouTube streets, man. So we back on the right side of the track, but I appreciate that, man. And yeah, I'm gonna do my best not to take any more unwarranted, no pun intended, vacations.
Oh nah, don't want that, man. Don't want to make that a regular thing.
Yeah, no, that's shit's for the bird. I enjoy the freedom. Like I say, just to get up and move around on your own accord. is something that is greatly appreciated.
Take you one of them bay vacations with the significant other.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, the vacation.
Man, yeah. Man, what I was about to say, man, I was a shit. I don't know who that was earlier, but she said she lost her license, man. I lost my license too for a little while. That shit was horrible, man.
So you didn't take the risk and still try to drive without one?
Oh yeah, of course. But man, just was real paranoid and just couldn't do the little simple shit, man. Little simple shit.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, when you just
man, you heard about Spike Lee getting kicked out of Madison Square Garden?
No.
Man, they said they kicked that boy out.
Why? What happened?
Man, I don't know, man. They was giving them a hard time. Like, they kind of got it on video, but it wasn't, like, all the way on video. Like, you know, that owner over there, man, he be tripping. They remember they kicked out Charles Oakley a while back ago.
Yeah, Oakley. They kicked out Oakley. They kicked out. I saw something. The owner was walking by, and it was a guy like a long time, like I guess like season ticket holder or something like that. And he said something to him as he was passing by, and then the owner, kept on walking, but he kind of sent one of his little security guys out there. And when they kicked him out, he was banned. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he definitely got some thin skin.
Yeah. Man, I seen your boy. He was on another a YouTube channel, man. Your boy Kenneth, man. He was doing the StreamYard and everything, man.
No word?
Yeah, man. I seen that boy. I was like, man, that's that boy from the Den, man.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Man, I don't want to put the other channel out there trying to promote their shit, but man, it was one of them gossip channels.
Okay.
I was like, man, that nigga look familiar. And I seen him, I was like, man, that's that boy Kenneth, man. Well,
you gotta shoot me.
It was on the StreamYard. On the StreamYard, you could show their face and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, man. I was looking for that boy. I was gonna say something about it, but hey, man, that boy was on the old gossip site, man. I was on there too, but they was girl be having some I don't know. I ain't gonna put it all the way out there, but anyway, brother, I was just touching base with you, man. I'm just glad you back in these H-Town streets, man.
Yes, sir. Back in the streets,
man. When you gonna do a meet and greet, man, at one of these bars or something, man?
Man, I was actually gonna talk about that a little bit later in the stream, because I was like I said, kind of with my current situation. Like I still have a few little restrictions on me for a little while, so man, we have been talking in Vegas or whatever, but we may end up doing something in the city. I know we got a lot of folks out here, some other folks if they would like to come from out of town, and I think it would be a good deal, because like I said, I think we got a good number of folks that's already out here, and I got a couple of ideas. I've reached out to a couple of folks just to kind of get some heads up on how what they think about it. So we may try to do something out here. Like I said, I'm gonna kind of throw some things out there and just see how the pulse is, and like I say, get a vibe of the community and how they feel about it. But try to do something this year, man, because last year had a little hiccup and it didn't quite shake the way I wanted it to. So definitely want to do something this year. We've been going long enough. Matter of fact, I need to check and see when I started the Den up, but it should be about the third year 3 or something like that going on. So we definitely have to make something happen.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't be able to fuck with no Vegas, but man, you ever do a little something smaller in the city, bro? I fuck with that, man.
Yeah, that's what
average day working man. I gotta take care of all these badass kids, man.
Man, I feel you. Now we gonna make something shake here in the city, man. Like I said, we gonna get something going. Like I said, I'm gonna look at a couple of things, and like I was doing some brain look. That's one of the things I was sitting there thinking about while I was in there, just like what we can make happen out this way, and then once everything else get cleared up, then maybe we do something different. But like I said, we got a nice solid core of people here in the city, so I don't see why we couldn't just have, even if it's not a big major thing, have a little spot. I got put onto a little spot the other day, and I'm gonna go try to check it out and see what it's about, and that might be a good place to have a little something.
All right, brother. Well, it's good hearing from you.
Yes, sir.
Jess donated $20. Welcome back,
All right.
Honcho. I know I'm late.
Miss Jess W., how are you? And I appreciate the love. Hey, better late than never. And thank you. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening? Oh, I'm not sure what's going on here. Sound like I'm dialing up to AOL back in the day. Here in the city, reasonably priced. They're it's nothing. Roughnecks play at the U of H, TDECU, huh? What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling into the den this evening?
Hey man, it's Solis.
Solis, what's the motherfucking deal, man? How are you, Mr. Solis?
I'm doing all right, man. Just chilling, really. How about you, man? How was county? How was this bullshit, really?
It was. I won't say it was cool because it's
Just Sarah donated
cool.
$20 through Super Chat. Honcho the main Sancho shirts on sale now. First 10
Yeah,
people
man.
that
Well,
buy
I
it
never
will
been to
enter a
jail,
raffle
but I know
for
about
$500. Smiley face. Smiley face.
Yeah, I appreciate the love, just Sarah. Yeah, nah, man. Like I said, it's nothing. It's nothing major. It's just, if anything, it's boring as shit. And again, I think it depends on the type of person you are. Some niggas go there and it's a fucking party. You know, some niggas go there and it's miserable. Some people go there and it's just, passing the time. I just think it depends on, who you are, why you're there, and what you got going on. So
A lot of jailbirds away.
A lot
of jail.
not jailbird. Like, see, here's my thing. Like, I can't do the. There's a lot of niggas have a jailbird mentality though. Like, I don't got niggas. Some people get in there and they get too comfortable with the environment. Like, I mean, it's not that I'm concerned because I really have no worries, but it's just like I just can't get I can't get comfortable in the fucking. The bunk is fucking small. You know what I'm saying? It's uncomfortable. Fucking mad as a piece of shit. There's nothing to talk about really with anybody. It's just again, like I say, you just gotta find something and just kind of stick to myself, and that's just really it. I ain't even trying to make no friends and shit. So,
But on the story though, you said yesterday, I wanted to ask you a question. Is there a lot of like mentally unstable people in that place? Just to get locked up because no one else want them really.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. But mentally unstable people also
commit
crimes.
On our system.
Huh?
Yeah, I said that's a failure on our system right there. But a lot of the times they don't know like right from wrong. Yeah. And,
But like I said, I won't say that anybody was other than the shitty bag boy. I'm not gonna sit here and say that anybody was just that I came across that was just not functioning on that level. I mean, everybody had a level of sense, but they, those are people who they put them in a different location that are, I think, not 100% coherent, or that are just a little bit off. So, as far as the people that like I said, I came across people that were in my
Savage Donald Trump donated $2 through Super Chat. Honcho is a raccoon, 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 Miga 2020.
Oh shit, man! Well, you see any of my primos in there, my people?
Man, I seen them all, man. I'm telling you, that's what I was kicking it with, man. You know what I'm saying? I was over there having, I was speaking broken Spanish. They were speaking broken
Heidi
English.
Kleindienst donated $2 through Super Chat. Not fitting in there is a good sign.
Yeah,
Boss.
learning right there, man.
Yeah. I had a better conversation.
I said, you ever get locked again, you're going to be speaking full Spanish. They're going to call you Blackie, bro.
Yeah. They call me, hey, big guy. That's how they address me. Hey, big guy. So, I was like, okay. Yeah, so that's it's very, very interesting situation. But I had better conversations with illegal immigrants who spoke broken English than I did with a lot of the niggas in there. So that tells you how it's going on. So,
Well, so are they waiting to get deported or what? How does that work?
Yeah, you got a lot of them that are. They're waiting to get deported. And I guess that's something you could consider talking about taking for granted. But yeah, you got a lot of them that are. And the thing is, like, once they sign, they have to do, a certain amount of time, and then they get picked up and, they end up getting deported. Now, some of them, they're there for a little bit, and I guess they just get deported. I don't know the whole process, but from the couple that I talked to, it was just like a lot of them would keep resetting their court date because, as soon as they do sign for whatever, and then they end up having to do their time. Then if they do that, then they get picked up by ICE, and so that's the problem.
And just the cycle repeats, man. That you got to get back across.
Yeah, yeah. They coming right back across because that's what they most of them say. Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm a fucking, I might hang out for a little bit, depending on where they are, where they from, and then they coming right back.
Yeah, how it is, man. How it is, really.
Yeah.
But shit, man, it was good. It's really good to hear you, man. Low key, a lot of shit popped off since you gone.
Man, so much shit. Like I said, I still haven't really watched any television. So I got a lot of stuff to catch. But I ain't really been like surfing the internet. I've only been on the computer, like I say, last night, like a couple of minutes to set up the den, and then today, just now, like maybe 30 minutes or so before. So I haven't really had time to really surf or anything. I hadn't been on my phone like that. Just been trying to get some other stuff going on. So. I got a lot to get, but I did see Oprah bust her ass, and that was pure comedy. The irony of that situation just made it beautiful. But I did see that. We're talking about illegal immigrants. Speak of the devil, female pimp has joined us this evening. So there's that. Man.
Oh, man, what's that? Oh, what'd she say?
Yeah. Who? Female pimp? I don't know. I don't ever know what she says. She was speaking bird or something like that. Whatever she talks about. Young Poppy. Actually, no. I was here yesterday, so not a coincidence. But that's just what it is. Okay. But anything else that's on your mind there, Mr. Solis?
Nah, man, not really. I just want to know, so you had to serve a month for, like, some bullshit or what? Like,
oh, man.
Or, like, was it like a felony that, that you already had pending on you, just ain't never served a time for it or some bullshit like that, you know what I mean? Or is it actually, like, is this actually with the woman, like, woman-type bullshit, you know what I mean? Like,
no. Never get caught up behind no female shit. Like, it's a lot of niggas in there behind females, and it's a very sad story, but they should know better. But no, my situation stems from an old occurrence that I didn't resolve in the best manner, so it kind of took some twists and some turns, and so like I said, I still got to finish some other things up involving it, but I was blessed with the opportunity to resolve it in this manner, so I have no complaints about it whatsoever, because it definitely could have been a longer hiatus. Yeah, it could have been a longer hiatus, so I'm very satisfied with the outcome.
Yeah, man, that's the only thing about, like, getting a warrant or, getting something on your record where once they got you, man, they're going to try to get you.
Yeah, so you definitely got to be cautious.
Yeah, man. But all right, man, that's all we wanted to say. Have a nice night, really.
All right, I appreciate it, Mr. Solis. Thank you for the call, man.
No problem, man.
All right. Yeah, so like I say, man, everything worked out exactly how it should have. Ronald Isley, good evening. What if Ronald Isley and female pimp are the same person? But appreciate the love, Savage Donald Trump and Miss Heidi. And just Sarah, we'll get those shirt ups. I'm gonna get this shirt made before the end of the week, because every time I say I'm gonna do it, then I end up not getting on the computer. I end up running around like a fucking chicken with my head cut off, and then not getting things done the way I intended to. Sticky door side, what's the motherfucking deal? So like I say, man, it was Maria, or fake Maria, if you go back and watched a couple of streams prior to me having to take the hiatus. I speak on it there. So if you want to know the answer, it's there. Yeah, I got picked up in the racial draft, in the jail racial draft. I was traded for 2 soups and a honey bun. I wasn't talking enough, and I didn't play the spades, I didn't play the dominoes, so they were willing to trade me. Let me see. What's John's question? I'm trying to catch up. I got 2 different chats open, and then, man, yeah, I want to know, man, Eastside, if you're in here, man, if you can email me, because I'm trying to think about who you might be talking about, and I know that there's a variety of those. I'm telling you, YouTube got a hood. There's a YouTube hood, and so that's on the other side of MLK. We're not in the YouTube hood. Like we're. You cross the tracks in MLK, in any hood, in any America, that's when you're in the hood. The den is near the tracks, but we're not on MLK. So, that's why we still good, but we close to it, but we're not quite there. When I catch up in the chat later, it's so funny. What's the motherfucker deal? Who got called into the den this evening?
You already know who this is calling. Stop.
It's vague. This voice sounds familiar.
This the one y'all been waiting on. Come on. Hey everybody, it's Rashida.
Oh, Rashida. How have you been? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing, Miss Rashida? How is life treating you?
It's going all right. I was asleep yesterday. My bad. I was knocked out. I woke up, said the day was over, and I don't fuck with the Discord like that. So, it is what it is.
You gotta get in that Discord. Discord go down.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah.
I'll see y'all in
you gonna get in that Discord.
Yeah, no. And I just finally got my sleep right. Shit, I'm good.
And came back just in time to fuck it up. So yeah, he can't let you get comfortable.
Oh yeah, I seen Candy too on that stream. It was Tasha K. I don't think you know who that is.
Shut up, for real. I heard about it because
But you know what? I didn't know that was him, and I listened to him all the time in the den. That's the crazy ass part about it.
Word. I've never watched Tasha K, right? But I've heard people have informed me what goes on with that whole situation, right? And so, because I've heard she's gotten into a lot of situations with some of the people that she talk about, like she got some legal stuff going on, and so yeah, that's crazy. So you said it was Nick at Night. I think I heard of that one too.
Oh yeah, no, it was Nick at Night. Yeah, that's it, Nick at Night.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them got. God damn it.
Okay. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna have to go check that out, man. Look, I'm gonna have to peep some game. Somebody told me I should. I was like, I can't do it, man. I can't cater that crowd. See, that's when you cross the tracks. That's the YouTube hood over there. When you getting sued for talking about people and all that other crazy shit, I don't want nothing to do with that.
I was like, I listen to him all the time and know his voice, and did not realize that was him. I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, it sounded just like him. And when Eastside Hero said that, I was like, oh, I remember seeing that, and I remember the guy saying that was Kenneth, but I didn't think that was the Kenneth from the Den, because I'm like, I can't really see other Den people being nowhere else on YouTube. I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It was just like.
Oh shit! I'm laughing, y'all, and
it's like weird. It's like weird.
That's interesting of him. He had sent an email checking up, following up. I can't remember. I think I might need a reply. Because like I said, I just have been terrible about a lot of stuff. But what about you, Miss Rashid? What have you been up to the last month or so? How's life been treating you?
It's been all right. It's been all right. I've just been trying to maintain. That's it.
Okay.
These kids be driving me crazy on the weekend.
Okay. So has there ever been anything that
My
you?
nephew, he be cursing with the game. I don't know what to do about the situation.
What happened now?
He be cursing with the game.
Who cursing with the
He
game?
be playing Fortnite or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He be like, fuck this, and where the fuck were you? And I'm like,
So he be on there live going, chatting with his squad.
right, exactly.
Okay. So man, yeah, that's definitely y'all of these names. That's why this is the thing that I've missed so much about the den is because I know I'm not supposed to be looking in the chat when I'm on phone calls because of the shit that be going on, but I can't help it because it's been so long, and it's always pure comedy, man. You know,
Exactly.
so, but you know, so has
I'm
there
not
ever,
even looking at that. Hey, everybody.
yeah, they're talking about the I guess the Kenneth appearance on the other channel, so I'm laughing at
Yeah,
some of these
y'all gotta
references.
go check this shit out. You gotta check it out. It was, I think, it was Nick at Night. I don't know why I said Tasha K. My memory. It one of us.
See what happened. See, y'all done legalized it out there. I know what's going on with you. That's what you've been up to this last month. You've been in the dispensary.
No comment. Puff pass.
Shay B said, was it when they had the topic of trans people calling women fish? No. I don't know if that. Like I said, I couldn't tell. I have no idea. But I heard it's a thing. But I thought gay men do that too. So
I don't understand that whole thing though.
But I told y'all about the.
It ain't for me to get though, so I don't. Yeah. I just keep it moving.
I told you about the tranny that was in the thing attacking like every woman that halfway passed through there, just like had something to say.
To the so like crazy.
I'm just like, how you a man that wants to be a woman and you just attacking again? Like I say, to me, a lot of crazy issues. That's none of my business. Oh man, I remembered the laugh. It's a terrible laugh. It's funny now because I don't have to hear it every fucking day, but I'll try to throw it out there for y'all before the end of the stream because it's a terrible laugh and that shit was driving me crazy. But yeah.
Do you notice how a lot of them trannies be tall?
They be tall.
Yeah. Well, that's like, I'm thinking like, I don't think you was meant to be a woman. I think you was meant to be a man.
Yeah, well, because they are men, and so they're.
I bet the one in jail with you was tall.
No, actually, this was a short motherfucker.
Oh, you short? Oh.
A little swole nigga. I was ready to fight that nigga.
They would have said you beating up on a woman.
But yeah, that's the thing though. Like, yeah, that's why they said they've changed the policy or whatever where they moved back. They used to be like in their own tank bunk thing, and I gotta say something here in a minute. But I guess now because if it's an incident or whatever, they gonna hit you with that hate crime charge, and well that's why niggas don't say nothing. So my thing though,
I heard this transgender say that they're not a woman. I mean, they're not a female, but they're a woman.
Okay.
I was like, hey, Prepay, congratulations on the baby.
I wish you said I don't got the finesse anymore to do anything like that. It's funny we talk about fish. So is that what Plenty of Fish stands for? Is that like
what does it stand for?
The LGBT community named Plenty of Fish? If fish is what a natural woman is. plenty of natural. I don't know.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Is it an acronym or something? Does it have a set meaning or something? I don't.
No, they, because I guess the fish, in reference to the vagina, you know, the natural way of doing things, and lacking those genuine accessories, they try to find a way to talk down on it because they envy it. Instead of hating on it, envy it, appreciate it. Like me, appreciate the vagina. That's something we can talk about taking for granted. I've been taking for granted the vagina, because when you have access to it, you don't. Well, I won't say you don't want it, but when you don't have it, you definitely appreciate it. So, arg mateys, being a pirate, I know all about the fish, and you appreciate the fish. Okay. Yeah, they definitely should like it.
I think the thing is you just don't miss things until you don't have them.
Correct. Yes, absolutely.
Like it's hard to appreciate things that you have every day.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that's what it is, and because I was just like, damn, this is a terrible situation. But then, now I'm back out and I'm cooling, and opportunities are there. I'm just like, I got to focus on some other stuff first, then we'll worry about that, because there's always drama and issues that come with those kind of things. But, not to say it ain't on my mind, but, You met your wife on POF? Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that worked out for you. I know that there are certain situations that don't always prevail on a POF. I made a profile, but I ain't never do nothing with it. I was like, I heard everybody talking about jump fucking with the POF, but I don't know. Like I said, I just like
with the one situation I want to speak on was the Snoop Dogg and Gail situation, and then I'm gonna jump up off of here because I've been on for a few minutes, and I want to give somebody else their time.
Okay.
I feel Gail was all the way in the wrong. She just was straight, like, I don't even know what's worse than wrong. She was just all the way she was gone.
Yeah.
But he came back with what he said. I felt like he should have said that in a different way from jump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he wouldn't have been in that situation to where he had to go and issue a public apology.
Yeah.
And then had to be on Jada Pinkett's show with her over dramatic area talking about them. Oh, I felt like you were talking to me and my daughter. I was like, Jada. Now, Miss Jada, I like you and everything, but you're doing way too much with this now. Come on now. You know darn well you didn't feel that shit. Come on now.
Correct. You got to hype it up. You got to be out.
See, what people don't realize is Snoop is now making his money not in really as much in the black world as he is in the white world.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't get that feeling to apologize until the people got on his ass and said they're going to call them sponsors to that show where he make his money. At the end of the day, he like anybody else. He got to make his money to feed his family.
Correct.
And I feel like that took a lot of, he swallowed a lot of pride to do that. You know what I'm saying? In the best interest of his family. Because at the end of the day, he the one that's responsible for him and got to support him. So,
yeah, and
like people trying to say he shouldn't have did this and he shouldn't have did that. It's not your family and it's not your well-being that's on the line. So you're not going to understand. Sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you kind of, I don't know. Like I said, and I get it. Because, if you are the breadwinner and you got to do what you got to do. But I don't know. I think he shouldn't have folded, because that's when you let him win. Like, hope I don't know. I don't know what Snoop Money like. He's been around long enough. You would think that he's good enough in a position to where he can retire comfortably.
Well, he don't need that. Yeah, he probably is in a position where he don't necessarily need the money, but he must feel like he did. So,
I mean, it don't ever hurt to have
and
more.
I think he didn't want to. And I also feel like he didn't want all the backlash from the people as well. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that kind of went hand in hand because there's a lot of our women that was on his ass. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but you could say when he said that shit, you could tell that right when he was saying it, because he was like, can I say it? Should I say it? You know, I'm gonna call her. You know, and then he called her a bitch or whatever he said. So you could tell he was hesitant already about it before he said it. Big M must have motherfucking did. Cartier must have motherfucking did.
The U.S. ex-U.S. something. Talking about he better leave Yale alone and all this and that. So I don't know. I think he just felt the pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure was applied. So hey.
Man, so
I feel like what he said should have been said in house. Everything ain't meant for the public.
Yeah. And that's the part of the problem. Like I say, even some of the old school cats just as bad as some of these young niggas on the social media platforms. And it kind of is what it is. But it's just I don't fault him for what he said. Like, I mean, she put herself in that position. And she knew exactly what she was doing with that. And then Jada, she capitalized on the situation.
Well, I hope she learned something from the situation, but I doubt that she did because
she ain't learned shit. There was
the thing with her is she makes her money in the white world, so she don't really give two fucks really about what the black people think about her at the end of the day.
Yeah, but there was no repercussions.
She got her Oprah. She got her Oprah to pay for her security, so she don't give a fuck. Y'all mad or not?
No, she keep cleaning that carpet. She keep Oprah carpet clean. She gonna be all right. So
she don't need to make money in the black area. So hey,
we're gonna give her that stipend. Stabbing over there in the pool house by herself, and then Gail in the master bedroom.
He's still alive. Like, I ain't heard from him in years.
I don't know.
What does he do? Like, goddamn, I mean, he could show up every night. Did he show up to help Oprah fly up when she fell?
I thought that was a beautiful thing. And the reason,
why you want Oprah to fall? What Oprah
I didn't say I wanted Oprah to fall. She fell on her own accord, talking about some wrong shoes. I just thought it was hilarious that she's sitting here talking about balance and wellness. And as soon as you talk about balance, you lose your shit and bust and bust your ass. That shit was fucking hilarious to me because I just thought it was so ironic that she says this and then just busts her ass right after that. Like, that is the funny part. Oh, I believe it, prepaid. He just, he just on the payroll to look like something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit was funny. So, like I said,
I never really thought they was together anyway. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but see, and I agree.
It's all for show.
Mm-hmm. Prepaid.
They gonna never get no husband.
I'm not. Man, she don't have to. And, that's what I say. They.
Yeah, they gonna never find no husband. So.
No, well, not a black one. At least she dragging all the black men. Anything she find black, she dragged them under the bus. So.
I don't really think they care for black men. I think that because of things that happened to them in their past, they definitely do have a vendetta against black men. But it is what it is. So,
yeah, I think they just
be on the lookout.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do. I ain't trying to cross their path. I don't want to.
Right, exactly. Stay out the way.
Because the funny thing, like I said, is that your partner, Weinstein, gets charged, and we ain't heard a peep out of Oprah. Oprah cut the comments off on the, you know what I'm saying, on her Instagram, everything. So she knows. It's not like she's not aware. She deliberately not gonna say anything about it, but it is what it is, man. So You know, people gonna still blindly support no matter what. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. You said you're getting off at 11, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get off at 11 here. So just probably be on about an hour and a half, and then we'll be in the Discord having the day and after party show. So anybody want to continue to chime in and talk about things, and via the chat or the voice chat, everybody is welcome. If you need the Discord link in the chat, I'll post it in there for anybody who may not have it. But this is a good time.
Why you let Maria back in here?
Oh, that's not the real Maria.
Oh, good, because
That's the.
I was gonna have to take me a hiatus. God damn it.
That's some low level imitation. You know, if you're gonna imitate somebody, you gotta choose a better target. It'd be better to be a fake female pimp than a fake Maria.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
But yeah.
Hey, Miss. Hey, the Gamma.
Let me see. Okay. Big Gamma to kick the dough in on. Trill at Denny's.
Hey, Sweet Bears. Hey, Sarah. Y'all know I was gonna ask him shit. Y'all think I ain't see that shit yesterday? I'm like, what the fuck?
No, that ain't the real Maria. You know, y'all know the Maria's person. She'd have been called in and then tried to no say so whatsoever, and she would tell y'all how many times that she was white, and you know that we're all racist, that this is a black show, and that we don't want to let her have a chance to speak. You know, y'all know the whole spiel and how that would have went if it was the real Maria. She'd be on the line, not in the
Hey,
chat.
Miss Bell. Hey, Kanye. Miss Bell, you know you the reason I called. I heard you shout me out, so I said I'm gonna call because Miss Bell want to hear me talk to her a minute.
Okay. Oh, you see they already plotting on Bernie, huh? Prepaid, what's his name? What, Pete done jumped out? Pete the booty freak done jumped out the race. What's the other one? What's her name? Klobuchar or Amy, whatever her name is. Isn't it Amy? They all finna go endorse Biden. You know what I'm saying? After all of them then went after him, now they all going to endorse the motherfucker. So, it is definitely. No, I'm streaming from a 3/4 house. But yeah, little past half. So, man, I got a joke I want to make, but I can't make this joke until I'm free and clear of all my situations, so it may be a while. But man. So we'll see.
What was the first thing you did when you got out?
The first thing I did.
Like, what was the first thing you wanted to eat? Like, what was the first? I know you want to take a nice hot shower, bath, and everything, and get in your pajamas, and sip some tea, and
like I said, the thing that I ate, I ate some Whataburger. Like I say, sweet and spicy. I think A1 burger, whatever it's called. And that's only because, like I say, it was just convenient en route to where I was headed, and so.
Okay.
But like I said, I really wasn't no plan. I just wanted to be out there, bitch. Just stretch my legs. And like I say, the fucked up part about it is, like I said, I got out wanting some fresh air, and I'm downtown in the city, and it's out there smelling like old ass or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It would smell worse in the fucking outside than it did on the inside. I was knocking on the door. Let me back in for a little bit. They was like, nah, nigga, you out. No coming back. Go commit a crime, then you can come back. Tell the female if I ain't have to put no goddamn shoelaces in. It wasn't no soap. They give you them little fucking funky ass bottles of body wash. I ain't keep none of them. Cause I was gonna do a show and tell for some of y'all who just really had no idea.
Did you learn any jailhouse recipes?
No, I wish I did though. Because the Hispanics, man, like I said, I was cool with the Hispanics. They made this fucking spread burrito thing. It was like that bitch was delicious. Like some activities took place to get the proper ingredients, but I say that bitch
Lord have mercy.
I wasn't like that. Ain't nobody boofing shit. But
Okay.
you know, it was just the logistics were interesting. You know, so like I said, I ain't gonna say too much just in case some parties are still in their current situation. So I ain't gonna say too much. But yeah, man, made this fucking burrito, and I guess that shit was fucking delicious. If somebody had a fucking restaurant that made fucking free world ramen noodle spread burrito, I would go buy one. I would spend money and actually go and buy one. It was that good, So yeah, other than that, like I said, just got out, posted up, made a couple of calls, and slid on, went and took a nap. Was happy to sleep on a real fucking bed because there was no comfort in that situation. So.
So, what do you sleep on in the mat?
That's
what
disgusting.
Is it?
That's what they serve at Denny's, Professor Trill. You get this mat, right? Or it's supposed to be a mat. It feels like the fucking deflated. I don't even know when you move the fucking deflated gym mat or some shit, and you sleep on this fucking little metal bunk, and that bitch is terrible. I fucking feet hanging off the edge of that bitch, and it's just hard, like, cause the fucking mat ain't got no padding. You get this old fucking, I don't even know what kind of material the fucking blanket was, but that bitch wasn't worth the fuck. And so it was just, like I said, it wasn't no issue. It was just boring and discomfort. So it wasn't supposed to be a fucking 5-star hotel or nothing. I get it, but
right, I get it, but still.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Fucking big, yeah. Yeah, so, like I say, it wasn't no worries. Like I say, it wasn't no, the experience itself. The worst part of it, like I say, was the day. I'm going to let y'all know, and y'all going to get mad at me, but I'm going to give y'all a preface for this. Because I'm going to have, maybe this week, maybe not, maybe next week, there's going to be a couple episodes where I'm going to have to talk about black women. And it's not y'all personally. It's just some things that I observed. And it's just going to be me sharing my personal thoughts and advice. It's not going to be a bashing show. It's just going to be...
But you can't say that's for the Discord.
No, the Discord... I mean, we can talk about it. I mean, because Discord, we talk about everything. But I'm going to have to do a show specifically about some things that...
You already did show about black women. You never did the show about the black men, though.
Yeah, did I? Yeah, maybe I did. I don't know.
I thought we the only races that's in the den. Why we can't do shows about white people? Why we can't do shows about Spanish people, Chinese people?
I talk about Chinese people.
It's more than one race in the den.
Well, see, there's this thing.
The den is multicultural.
Yes,
so
it is.
All of our topics is multicultural.
It is very multicultural, but there are certain topics that I don't have the, let's say, credentials.
Well, the people in the den have the knowledge, so therefore they can carry the conversation. Maybe they want to hear about their own people sometime.
I mean, this could be true. This could be very true.
I know it's true.
But there are certain elements and aspects that I cannot provide my own level of insight. So I have to start those off as the monologue.
Sometimes that's to listen to other perspectives and not necessarily always have to be about providing your own perspective.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you become a well-rounded individual.
Okay. This is true.
All right, I'm finna go now.
I'm finna be in your inbox on the book. I'm finna be talking shit.
Y'all. Hey, John, how you doing? Okay, well, let me go. Is somebody else on the line?
I don't know. I can't. This thing doesn't necessarily let me tell. It might be a way to tell, and I just don't know how to fucking do it. Maybe I should start looking to see.
Cause I know I done exceeded my 5 minutes or so.
Let me see what we got here.
That you finna lie.
No, but like I say, but no, it was good to hear from Miss Rashida, because we were wondering,
I know, always.
What's going on with Rashida? Why she ain't in here? But it's good to hear from you. I mean, look, I've been gone from it. Can I get a side man sandwich now? I mean, what else a nigga got to do, to get his hands on a side man sandwich? That's all I'm asking.
John, I would bless y'all with a song, but I don't have nothing prepared right now.
Okay. Well, that shows up, but that doesn't. That's interesting.
We're going to get back to doing karaoke thing, right?
Yeah, I'm going to figure out what we're going to do with that. I'm going to try to do one this weekend. We'll see. But
and when I call in, you will answer, won't you?
I'll think about it. It depends on what song you plan on singing. you have to text me beforehand. Let me know what song you plan on singing. I have to screen it.
Oh, wow. Wow. Y'all see how you do me?
I'd never do you like that. You know that. I would never do such a thing.
You would
Miss
do such a
Rashida.
thing, like all day.
I probably would, but I wouldn't tell nobody.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I think we may have one or two calls here, and I think this is the thing that tells you. I'm trying to figure it out, but
Hey, Miss Cartier, how you doing?
Oh.
Okay, then you take care, and the rest of the day, y'all take care.
All right. Well, I appreciate your call, Miss Rashida, and it's good to hear from you.
It's good to hear from you too. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay. I guess if I look over here, maybe this tells me what we got going on. Did this? I think it did. Did it delete all the contacts? What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
What's up, Honcho?
What it do? Lady Licious, how are you doing this evening?
I'm good. Same old. At work, as always.
Okay.
Yeah. So, let's see. Something that I cherish. Let's see. Now that Rashida don't show me no more love. You know what I'm saying? That's so fucked up. I don't say hi to her like 5 times. Heidi too.
Well, y'all got that German beef.
Just no love. I guess.
That's good. I thought y'all was supposed to be an alliance against the world.
That's what I thought, you know what I'm saying? But it's alright. Okay, so, but I honestly, I guess, and jokingly, it would be being single.
You're taking being single for granted?
Yeah. When you were single, you're like, damn, I wish I had a boyfriend. Or, you know what I'm saying? You think about high school sweethearts and all this and that kind of stupid shit or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, God damn, man, 16, 17 years, that shit get old. Man. No, I'm just saying that because I'm mad right now.
Oh, okay. What you mad about?
Motherfucker pissing me off.
What happened?
I think he's got a problem, but I don't know. Like, I take it to a whole nother level, and I guess maybe that's my insecurities because of the ups and downs and the shit that we've been through out of the 17 years. But he's been going to the bar a lot lately, you know what I'm saying? So it's been irking me because I'm like, for one, you already prone for alcoholism, being an alcoholic and shit like that. Your daddy was one, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And here lately, it's just been too often. So with not even just that, and like I said, with some insecurities because of our relationship, in the time being, we separated and everything like that. So it's like, what the fuck else are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You still keep asking me for some, but you But why? You know what I'm saying? Then when I say something about it, he'll catch a whole attitude and blah, blah, blah. So it's just like, I don't know. But instead of, I guess giving me some kind of reassurance, he just gives like this whole I don't give a fuck attitude. But then when I do it and I go over to my homegirl's house and stuff like that, he was like, oh, but when you go over there, I don't know what you're doing and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, how the fuck does go to my homegirl's house and you go to the bar every fucking night almost? How does that even compare?
Well, you
know what I'm saying?
Y'all homegirls be looking out for each other. You say,
you damn right.
And then y'all be trying to pull over. Yeah, she over here. You done dipped out with boyfriend number 2, whatever the song was called, and then car be over there. Be looking like one thing. Y'all be thinking y'all slick. Y'all be having a whole.
But sometimes you wouldn't have to worry about that if you take care of home. If you take care of home and you take care, you know what I'm saying, and that's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, feelings, I ain't going to say sexual because he asked me more than I wanted. And it's not anything personal to him. It's just, it gets kind of played out to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying. I'm more of like, goddamn, can we cuddle sometimes, you know what I'm saying. I know, I mean, it's just overrated sometimes. So why would I want to go looking for somebody else? Like, if I give you barely seen, why would I want to do all that with somebody else? Well, I don't know. Never mind. Don't answer that.
I have no comment.
Ew. But anywho, so I don't know. He's just pissing me off.
Okay.
So it's kind of like I said, 17 years. That's a long ass time. So just doing whatever the fuck you want to do and stuff like that while you single, you know what I'm saying? I guess I kind of miss that. Because I hold back and I try to be good, you know what I'm saying? This is, if you do stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can show you better than I can tell you type deal. And that's the type of person I am to a certain extent. You know what I mean?
Show and prove?
Yeah, you might not really find out, you know what I'm saying? I'll just make you think type deal. Right.
Oh, okay.
Because it may be true, may not be true, you know what I'm saying? You'll never know, though.
You say playing with that man's psyche.
I'm just saying, y'all tell on yourselves way easier than females. We should have a conversation about that.
That's interesting. Yeah, women, women are much sneakier and much more agile with the deception when it comes to things of that nature. Who's that comedian that says that you got to watch out for the quiet ones? They don't ever say nothing because a skeleton bone might pop out their mouths and all the skeletons in their closet and shit like that. So,
well, I wouldn't even say that because I ain't quiet with my shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he pisses me off or anything that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, whatever, I'll be quick to pop off and say some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I just sit back and let him do what he do because I'm doing my dirt. You know what I'm saying? And it'll never work that way because it's still, well, goddamn, we've been together for 17 years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just jealous.
See, that's
but it's just funny how you can find out shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ladies, look. Okay, for instance, like, I will lie and say I know this and this and this and this, and that motherfucker will straight tell on herself because he think I know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do that a lot.
See, this is my thing. Vince, what's the motherfucking deal? Sarah Vera, what's the motherfucking deal? See, here's my thing. Or what used to be my thing when I was not the honcho I am today when it comes to certain things. I wasn't always the most loyal gentleman. Deny. Who was it that sings that song? If you didn't come up and touch me, then the show wasn't me. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all probably like, what the hell is this guy talking about? I've never heard that fucking song in my life. It sounds terrible. But
why I gotta be the white person voice though? What are you trying to say, Honcho?
That was a racially neutral voice. Okay, 2020. This is racially neutral. It was a transracial voice, so it's a little bit of for everybody. But
that is true though.
And so, you know, my thing is, I used to deny, and I did some. Even when there were times that there was, we'll just say that there was evidence. I deny. But see, here's the thing, though, right? A female pimp said something, and you know, nothing that she ever says makes sense. But she says, you know, that the niggas be fooling. But it's not that the men fool women. It's just that women tend to be more forgiving. So they'll know that the man is, you know, ventured out and ventured forth. And
now that is true too.
So
that is so motherfucking true. Why is that though? Really? Why is that? Because if okay, let's say it's the same exact motherfucking situation, right? But if he do it, it's like, oh, but they understand, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 you know what I mean? But if I did the same exact motherfucking thing, it's like World War III up in the motherfucking house. So, oh, I'm dirty. Oh, that's so fucked up. Oh, bitch, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that about?
Well, you gotta understand, man, well, we have these things called egos. And, you know, as a man, society, you know, teaches you to be a particular kind of way. And a man's ego could be fragile when it comes to a certain thing, especially if it's supposed to be involving your lady, usually. And you have to deal with those things. That's just something you don't necessarily want to think about. Women, when you flip the script, it's different, because this is a whole conversation. I'm a remind me.
We're gonna have to have a show of that.
We'll dive deep in this, and I'll break it down. But I mean, there's a it's I won't say it's simple. It's simple, but it's complex because there's layers to it. But it's an easy reason as to why. But then getting deeper into the understanding of why that is, you know, on each side is a little bit more complex, but it'll definitely require.
Exactly. I'm glad you said that, because the next time y'all men try to say that women are complicated, remember that right there. Because y'all motherfuckers men are complicated ass.
Men are not complicated.
Hell yeah.
Men are not complicated. It's very simple. We're very simple creatures.
You said what?
You can apply the same generic principle to dealing with pretty much all straight men. Now, those others who venture into other areas, you know, hey, it's 2020, do what you do. You may have to do something different. I can't help you with that. But men don't want nothing but the thing. Even I think Professor Trill shared it before, and it's three things: food, fucking, and quiet. And that's really it. You know, it's not hard. You know, and if you give those things, you will get pretty much everything you want in return. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You know what I mean? As far as all the other stuff, you know, it's not. With women, the basic conversations with women are complicated. You know what I'm saying? Well, female pimp, you fuck with the Taliban. All right, Big M, appreciate you coming through, man, terrorizing everybody. But the thing with women, you can't have a simple conversation with a woman, because let's talk about if a woman's mad at you, right? And you ask her, is everything okay? She'll sit there and tell you that nothing is wrong, knowing that she got a shit ton of any and everything going on, and she'll just wait until she feels like the time is adequate. And it'll be the most inconvenient time for a man.
I totally disagree on that.
I disagree with your disagreement.
I totally disagree because I feel like y'all keep shit more bottled up than females do. Because y'all do have that whole ego thing going on and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So that, yeah, y'all be the ones. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Okay, I'll give you like a great example the other night, right? We were supposed to go out and shit, right? So I'm like, he just got off of work, so I know he's tired. So I was already kind of like, he ain't going to want to go. But sometimes he be hyped, so I'm like, all right, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to take me a little time to get ready. So he knows this, you know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new, you know what I'm saying? So I told him, I said, well, then let me watch this show because we had just got finished eating. The bitch got full, you know what I'm saying? I ain't moving, you know what I'm saying? I was full as hell. My stomach was like a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me just chill for a second. So I watched a little episode, you know what I'm saying, 45-minute episode. Then I went to go get ready and shit.
Your basic show. Never mind, go ahead, continue the story. That's a long episode. That's a fucking mini movie. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, listen, Netflix. Okay, but anyway, so I'm sitting over here, you know, I get finished with my little show. He laying in the bed and stuff like that. So I'm like, are we going? And he's like, I'm waiting on you. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I go start getting ready and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I ended up calling because I was out in the garage, you know what I'm saying, smoking and all this and that kind of shit, getting ready. So I'm like, what's up? Are we going? What you doing? He's like, well, I'm laying in the bed and stuff. So I'm like,
Louis the 17th donated dollars through Super Chat.
You know,
Rub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a dub. And how do you think they got there? The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. It was enough to make a man stare.
And I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm done. The only thing I got to do is change and a few more touch-ups, and then I'm ready to go, right? Okay, so he still don't get out of bed. So then when I say something, then he just, you know, mumbles some dumb shit that I didn't even hear. And I was like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, caught a little attitude, but I was still getting ready. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm talking about, you still ain't motherfucking moved yet. So I'm like, all right. So I still finished getting ready. I even got dressed and everything. You know what I'm saying? Go back out to the garage, roll me my blunt. You know what I'm saying? We're going to smoke before we leave. We still got time. This motherfucker don't come in there until like 20 motherfucking minutes later in his motherfucking robe and shit like that. So I was like, you know what? My homegirl just hit me up and asked me if I would ride with her to go get her kids, you know what I'm saying, so we can shoot the shit, whatever. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to just go ahead and do that then, fuck it. This motherfucker claims and swears up and down that he was dressed and ready to motherfucking go. But anyway, but he was like, whatever. So I was like, what do you mean? What's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Because all you had to say was, well, I'm about to be ready, let's go. Then I could have easily just called my homegirl and be like, look, never mind. You know what I'm saying? But no, he didn't do that. He was like, nothing. I was like, if you have an attitude about something, just fucking say it. Nothing, and then walks out the fucking garage. And I was like, all right, bet. So when she came, I motherfucking left. Then when I come back, then he got this whole, now all of a sudden he got to say what he wanted to say. Well, we could have went and blah, say blah, and do. And I was like, really? So, really? This is what I'm talking about. You could have just opened your motherfucking mouth and said what you had to say. Instead of giving this whole nothing, never mind, rah, attitude.
Now, this is a very interesting story. And, Miss Lady, you know that I love you. And, but I'm going to have to tell you that you were in the wrong for this situation.
I was in the wrong?
You were in the wrong for this situation. So y'all had an arrangement to go to a particular venue, place, or whatever it was going on. You found time. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what I perceived. You found time to watch an extended episode of a particular show. You found two trips to the garage. We'll leave that at that. For those who may not know, they may not know. For those who watch Soft Sports, it's not the same as the Soft Sports garage, but 2 trips to the garage. Then, also the time that it took to get ready, and we're talking about women in makeup. That's y'all to y'all. It's a small amount of time. It's just a little touch up. That could mean a lot of things, and the scale of time on that varies greatly, just depending on whatever it may be. You had this man waiting. You said it was a day that he worked, that you knew he was tired, and you extended the time of wait. It could be perceived as unnecessarily. And so I think you made the situation a bit more complicated in that particular instance than it needed to be. And he was maybe trying to accommodate, like I say. And then here's the thing, like you said, y'all have been together 17 years, so this probably ain't the first time, or it's probably ain't his first rodeo.
Exactly, right. So, and with that being said, Honcho, and it's also been another time, where we asked, because this was like last minute. He came home from work, it was like, you want to go to karaoke bar? I was like, yeah, sure, but give me a minute because my stomach fucked up. But whatever, okay, I needed some time. But he done that shit where we actually planned, all right, I'm going to get off of work and we going to go here. This motherfucker, I say, go get some green. You know what I'm saying? He leave to go get green. I'm getting ready. My ass was ready. I call him. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? I just smoked a blunt and fucking drank a beer with him, you know what I'm saying? But I'm on the way. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You were just supposed to go get the green. We supposed to smoke together and then both fucking go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Now it's mad late because you done sat there and bullshit over this motherfucking house because you want to shoot the shit with this motherfucker and goddamn talk. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't even feel like I'm in the mood no more. I was just like, what the fuck? You just wasted all this damn time. Now we only got like 30 minutes to go out to eat. Like, what the fuck? I was mad as fuck. But then we still ended up going because then he was like, well, you want to go? And I was like, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter to me now. But at least I said that. I was like, shit, I don't give a fuck. We could smoke now and motherfucking play goddamn Division. For all I give a fuck right now, you know what I'm saying? I got food at the house, so it don't even matter. He was like, where you want to go? You want to go? I was like, fuck it, yeah, I'm dressed, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So why the fuck was it so hard for him to say that shit? You know what I'm saying? Well, goddamn, now you want to go out with your girl instead of going out with me, then I would have been like, nah, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, Netra, I'm going to talk to you later. I'm going to go ahead and go out, you know what I'm saying? Boop, boop, boop. And then it's done. End of fucking discussion. We out. He getting drunk. We listen to karaoke, having a good time. That's that. Why was that so hard? It wasn't that hard for me. Right? So.
It's very complicated.
Right. That's going to be my next status. Complicated. I'm fucking blocked his ass on Facebook. He don't piss me off.
When it hit Facebook, it's official, so you got to be careful. Facebook means it's certified. When you put it on Facebook, that's like a legal record.
Right.
That means your inbox open for business.
He'll be all right. I'll unblock it tomorrow.
Word prepaid.
No, you didn't hashtag my boo boo boo. I said, no, you did not just hashtag my boo boo boo.
Yeah, I had to put it in there. That's the new thing right now. Yeah, see, y'all don't understand. See, Miss Lady Licious had a few phrases that I've had to adopt. Yeah, she be putting in that word, she be
Debo my shit. That's what it is.
That and the what was the other one? The D to D. That shit right there. Yeah, I had to save that one into the to the lexicon because it's very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I say that a lot too now while you bullshit. That's interesting. You're like, what the hell wrong with you?
Yes, that is interesting.
Woo, but I know I done took up a lot of time, y'all. I am so sorry. Okay, listen. My bad. But I'm going to go ahead and get off the phone. I gotta get back to work.
So yeah, we finna get ready to wind it to wind it here in a second. Anyway, it's about the time we hit the 11 o'clock mark. I gotta get ready to slide, but we'll hit the Discord action for those of you who are in the Discord, and I did say I'd say something brief about the my thoughts on the doing a meet and greet and stuff. So, Miss Lady, this is good to hear from you, and we'll discuss further that whole that whole complicated
right, maybe
situation.
on a one-on-one session,
one-on-one. We'll talk about that.
Dr. Ed. Dr. Ed. So, anywho,
it's the doctor,
right? So that's gonna be my call.
Well, I appreciate it, Miss Lady. It's good to hear from you, and I thank you for calling this evening.
All right. I love y'all. Be blessed. Y'all stay good. Till next time. Glad to have you back, Honcho.
Thank you very much. It's great to hear from you.
All right, boo. Bye.
All right. What we got one that's popped up, so we'll make this the last call. We'll wind it down after this one. What's the motherfucking deal? We got called into the den this evening.
We're not gonna let this end like this, bro. it just ain't happening. Lady, listen. Lord have mercy. You got some motherfucking nerve to call in and try to call your husband out on your bullshit. Oh, Lord have mercy. This motherfucker proceeds to say, I'm going to get ready. She got to go do hair, makeup, all this other shit, watch a whole 45-minute episode, then go to the garage and smoke, and then come back and then get mad because after all that, she has to wait on him. When he been waiting for damn near 2.5 goddamn hours. That is some ridiculous shit. And you couldn't wait 5 minutes on your man. Stop it, lady. Listen, stop it. Stop it. Now, let me tell you something. The reason why he didn't say what he wanted to say is because he was probably hoping to get some pussy later on. If he had took that conversation head on, the draws wasn't dropping that night. You know it, and I know it. So that's why a lot of times men won't say shit. Because they hoping to get some favors later. Yes. So why argue about it? Don't want to argue about it. Now, if my balls is already empty, oh, bitch, it's going down. I'm going to come straight off the dome with it. So I understand this, man. I've never met your husband a day in my life. But I know how men think. That's why he didn't tell your ass nothing. Now, you sitting up here saying that you disagree, that women don't ever have a problem. Then you can visibly see she's got a problem. You ask her about said problem, and then she denies it. Every man in here done watched this shit happen. Every man in here done been involved in this shit. You ladies gotta cut this bullshit out. That shit was preposterous when she said that. Stop it.
Not once, but twice. Hit the garage.
Oh, God.
Because the first time I was like, okay, I get it. You know, sometimes you do your thing. But when the return visit happened, I was like, this is going too goddamn far.
Way too far. Now, did you sit up here and watch a mechanic car show with him for 45 minutes? Did he go in there, take a shit, shave his balls, cut his hair, fit himself for a tux, and sew himself a tux, and then to get ready? You know, hell no. Then the last part, I sent him out to go get some weed because he already waiting on your ass. So you stayed back at home so you can finish getting ready. He going out buy some weed, which of course don't take that long. But he like, shit, I got time. She probably still in there doing her makeup and shit. So I'm going to chat up with my boys a little bit. I ain't seen him in a little minute. So let me holler at you, kinfolk, or whatever. So then you calling him on the phone, nagging this man about a few goddamn minutes because now you're ready and you don't want to have to wait on him. Ain't that a bitch? You got some balls, lady, listen. You got some serious cojones. You need to check yourself. Straight up. That shit is ridiculous. And you just basically just told on yourself. That's the funniest part. That you really don't see how you fucked up. You dead ass wrong.
But is it her fault? Because hear me out on this. 17 years. And we're doing a case study on you, Miss Lady Listen. Now, you didn't became a topic of conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
17 years. Yep. And so obviously, this has been something that has not been brought up, or a behavior that's been corrected, or made known that it's an issue or anything. So is she wrong for doing what she's always done?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's still wrong. Because obviously she of course she ain't never considered the other purview. And if she gonna try to use that shit against him, you can use the same shit against her. If he been mad about you taking so long for all them years, then you shouldn't be mad at him for being mad at you for taking long all them damn years. You could say the same thing. So either one of y'all ain't figured it out yet, or neither one of you have figured it out yet. Now, what the fuck is he supposed to do? Like, how can he fix it? Just not be mad and just continue to wait around on the motherfuckers? Somebody in the chat, anybody, say that you like waiting on other motherfuckers. Can I get one of you to admit to that?
Okay,
and if you do, you a goddamn lie. Especially when you've been waiting on the same motherfucker for 17 years. Come on, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. No way.
On a new motherfucker. The new feelings be all this. I ain't trying to wait on this is time is valuable. So that's the crazy shit about it. So I don't know, man. Female pimp, you just be saying shit. Don't nobody take you serious.
I understood 3 words of what Trill said. Really, Heidi? You speak a whole different fucking language. Fuck is you talking about? Get out of here. Nobody likes to wait, man. Especially in this society now, this microwave shit, we don't like to wait on nothing.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my kinfolk earlier about, because he was typing something on his phone and he was mad because it was buffering. Yeah. I say, nigga, you don't remember dial-up AOL, nigga?
Exactly.
You walk away from the fucking computer waiting just to get online.
Man, what?
It's like... Yeah, we ain't got no patience no more.
Man. So here's my thing, and this is what I'm gonna let y'all know my childhood. That's why I say I had to deal with this. My mother was late to everything. Before, when I didn't have access to drive to give her everything. I mean, it would be times that basically you'll miss an event, a school event, or whatever it may be, because we showing up and the shit is in late to everything. Like, it would probably be easier for me to try to name shit that we were on time to than to point out the specific events we were late to. Like, I don't think we were on time to anything ever. So, timing was poor. Yeah. So, my mother, and this is probably the only sad day I had while I was away, and I failed to mention this, got married while I was on vacation. And so... that was kind of part of the reason why some of this stuff got postponed. I'll get into more of it later on. But so she went ahead with her wedding while I was on vacation. So I was kind of upset. I talked to her beforehand and just kind of let her know what was what. But I was kind of upset that I didn't get to make that. Come to find out, my mother was late to her own wedding.
Oh, God.
And
wow.
So, and I mean, and I like anybody who can guess how late she was to her own wedding. I'll throw an extra 50,000 pistachios in the pistachio account.
No, Honcho, don't tell me it was that bad, bro. I'm thinking maybe 20, 30 minutes.
Man, this dude 335 is truly the stenographer, dog. I'm in Jay's Porch, you were right there behind him, so I'll get 2 hours, dog. 2 hours late to her own wedding.
God damn, how the fuck?
People were sitting there waiting for 2 hours. The groom was there waiting for 2 hours. Here's the thing.
Look here. Oh, go ahead.
Because I got reports of some between 2 to 2.5 years. Different people gave me different reports, but it was a bare minimum. Most of them were saying 2 hours. So I was like, and when I heard this shit, I just bust out laughing because I'm like, I believe it. Like, of anything else that happened that I believe more than anything else, because knowing my mom and knowing her perpetual tardiness, like I wasn't even surprised, like not in the slightest. You know what I'm saying? So that shit had me fucking dying. I did laugh about that when I heard that, but yeah.
Oh, her clock must be set on Pacific time or some shit. What the fuck?
I don't know what was going on, but I'm just like I'm not even surprised. I mean, because that's always been what it's been forever. That's all I've ever known is being late, and I've started eventually picking up some of those habits, as y'all can see in some of the den streams we've had.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. This right here is why I don't know. I can't have just the average broad because I'm not tolerating that shit. Look here. If your ass ain't ready in 15 minutes, I'm going by my motherfucking self. I don't give a shit what you got to do, how much time it take you to do it. You knew what time we had to be there. So then your ass need to be, you should have got up earlier, turned that fucking TV off, and handled your motherfucking business. So if you ain't gonna be an adult about it, I'ma leave your ass like an adult and leave you sitting here like a goddamn child. So you better figure something out. I'm not playing that shit. I'm not babysitting no one. I'm not doing that, man. Look here, we grown. We grown as fuck. Get your ass up and handle your motherfucking business. I shouldn't have to hound you and do all that shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that shit. I'll leave your ass. I don't give a fuck how mad you is. You ain't got to give me no pussy. Fuck it. I'll jack off tonight. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we all know the famous lines by the wise philosopher Juvenile. So when it comes to that situation, hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. And are we not also disappointed in Juvenile? I know everybody's talking about Tom Strayer and the pandering because he was dancing to back that ass up. But are we not disappointed in Juvenile for performing at such an event?
He did what?
He was at Tom Strayer, the quote unquote presidential candidate, up there dancing to Juvenile's back that ass up. And Juvenile is performing, and he seems to be having a darn good time. He was definitely enjoying himself. Strayer, like I don't care. See, Heidi hates Tom Strayer because.
Did he get paid? Did he get paid though?
Oh, I'm sure he did. Oh yeah, I'm sure he did. He's probably in a.
Fuck it, he wrote the check. I can't get mad at the man for getting the check.
And so,
but as long as he wasn't doing nothing stupid, if other people do shit stupid at his concert, what the fuck he supposed to do?
Yeah. Tom Strayer's daddy prosecuted some of Heidi's people back in the 40s, so she's not keen on him too much. So
I got a question, and I'm sure this is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I really don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck did Harvey Weinstein really do?
Be a man.
He what?
Be a man in a position of power, and the same thing that all men in position of power do. Reap the benefits of people who want to really use his power to boost themselves to a higher level instead of putting in the work. And took advantage of that opportunity. And people are mad about that. Nobody has.
And he took advantage of them taking advantage of an opportunity.
Correct. To me, it's a fair.
So why in the fuck is he in prison and them bitches ain't in prison? See, this type of shit that make me mad. Look here. If he fucking grabbed these hoes and took the pussy and then let them go, that's different. But he sit up here and say, look here, bitch, this how the game goes.
Correct.
Either you gonna get on this dick and get this part, or you ain't.
Correct.
It's that simple. So you got an out. You could be like, no, fuck you, nigga, I ain't doing that shit. Them bitches dropped to their knees and took the dick. How can you be mad at him for that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't understand. I'm at a fucking loss. These hoes had options.
Yeah, that's the thing. You could easily walked out. Harvey Weinstein ain't raped nobody. Y'all seen him with the little the walker, and then he was fine after that. But here's my thing. I don't think that he raped anybody in the sense of the traditional term of rape. Got this whole.
That's not what it sounds like, but they stretching that term.
Yeah.
They trying to make rape encompass a whole bunch of shit instead of actual forced penetration.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you mentally raped me, bitch. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you, my whole opinion on the game changed. Like I said, really when that wave of Me Too stuff happened, and I'm telling you, like I always go back to the Aziz Ansari situation, and
the most ridiculous shit ever.
Yeah, and after that, I'm just like, it's real tough for me to look at it. And then when it comes to a situation where you're talking about actresses who, in no other situation, would entertain the company of a Harvey Weinstein or people who want to be actresses. Again, trying to skip their way to the top. I don't believe it because, there were some actors that came out and said that he may have solicited or whatever, and they declined those offers. But yet they still have had some success in Hollywood.
There you go.
And so I'm just wondering, again, you got a lot of people, a lot of those who just want to skip. They don't want to put the work in. They probably don't even have the talent that, is needed to sustain. They probably, good for a walk-on role or something like that. But, they figure, again, like I say, it's going to be a whole conversation as to do that. We can tie this in with the ego thing that I was talking about with earlier with Miss Lady Licious. But, a lot of women don't want to, they may not agree with this, but it's true. I mean, you can listen to the music. It's in the music and other things. Women put a price. A lot of the westernized women put a price on the pussy, and they feel like it has a value, and that it should get them special rewards and special treatments and things like that. And so that's why the comparison when Lady Licious was asking, why do men look at things differently than women? Well, women, again, it's a pussy versus pussy value comparison situation going on, and they have something to prove. With men, it's more of I won't say an ownership property type thing. It's just different with the ego. Like I said, we'll dive more into that. But these women felt like because I have a vagina, because some man told me it was the best, it was gold, and then it should get me to the top. Just like, the rappers making the $1 million pussy songs and all this shit like that. Tell how many women that sung and celebrated and promote that and say this type of stuff tells you that, they blatantly tell you that they put a value on it, that they feel like it should be worth all this. But the funny thing about it is, you've never experienced your own pussy, so how do you know what it's worth? Like, you have to go off somebody else's word who, really has, they're after one thing, so they're going to tell you whatever, you know what I mean? So how do you really put that value on that? How do you really know? You're just saying shit, so.
How can something be so valuable when women actually outnumber men? So there's more pussy walking around here than dick.
Correct.
But your shit that valuable?
Correct. And
in your own head, maybe.
Yeah. And y'all know my thing is, you stroke off on any female long enough, you're gonna bust your nut. Some of it may take a little longer, some of it may be a little tighter, some of it may be a little looser. But if you keep the motion going long enough, you'll get to where you're trying to get to. That doesn't work for all women. All men are not going to provide that same service for all women. So if you are doing what you're supposed to do appropriately as a man, you're actually much more valuable. And so, but again, society says it's different. But it's when it comes down to, we're boiling it down to the physical aspect. It should be much deeper than that. It should be a lot of other layers to it. But in this Western society, American society these days, it's all the value of fucking, and that's where we're at in most shit. And so if we're gonna play that game, then I think that, like, what is it? Dave Chappelle said many years ago, the pussy stock has dropped. The value has gone down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And women is doing it to themselves and don't even realize it.
Yeah.
They don't even realize it. Y'all so busy saying, well, if I do this and I do that, then I can get me a good man. And then men is telling you, no, that's not how this works. You listening to the wrong people. I just think it's hilarious. You letting other women tell you what men find attractive. No, because that bitch don't know either.
Correct. And then listen to your single friends who can't keep one around for whatever peculiar. That'd be the worst one. So, but shit, it's gonna be, what's it gonna drop to about $32.50? It's already at $40 right now. When that Corona come through, it's gonna be about $32.50. You know what I'm saying? No Black Friday sales.
I give them a $6.50 tip. Literally and figurative, goddamn.
So that's what it is. That's what it is, man. Like I say, trust me, ladies. I know y'all love these conversations. Y'all have missed them, though. They're going to be coming back. They're going to become once I get back warmed up into the rhythm and being the proper streamer I must be. So all those good conversations are coming back. So.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to go ahead and dip out because I know you're going in. I'll just holler at you in the Discord.
All right. Well, that's a bit, man. Professor Trill, I appreciate the call, sir.
All right.
All right, we're going to wrap it up on that one. If I may have missed your call this evening, I apologize. Well, y'all still got 2 hours, so appreciate it, D-Love. Anybody that I may have missed, like I said, I wasn't as on the chat, like I say, as maybe if I put it on this side, it would have been better. But I appreciate everybody for showing up. I posted everything a little bit late. I should be, I don't know. I should be more on top of stuff throughout the rest of the week. I got a lot of stuff I got to take care of, but I'm going to have some topics. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get those done. I got to figure out the lighting on this thing, and I'll put the green screen up in the morning so I can have the proper background behind me. But, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Jump in the Discord for the post-den show stream after party. It always goes down in the Discord. You can listen to the den folk chop it up, having voice conversation with one another, like a group chat type deal, or you can still, if you just like to hang in the chat, you can always be a part of that. The Discord has a chat. You can post pictures and all the other good things that come along with it. I really want, y'all to embrace the Discord. One, this culture has done an amazing job with Discord. I think it's the greatest thing ever. But two, I really want to implement the Discord as part of the den because of all of the capabilities. So whenever we're not live or we're not streaming, we have access to that. We still have access to the conversation, to the den folk and the rest of the community. Yeah, I've been dying with that. Don't cut his dick off. So I just want to say thank you to all of y'all. I said I was going to get into some of the ideas for the meet and greet situation, but I'm beyond. I gotta get ready to slide out and take care of a couple of things. And I'm not gonna lie, if y'all can't tell, I'm tired of shit. As far as going on, I got very little sleep last night. Man, I gotta fucking see what's going on with it more. I have definitely missed the whole thing. With what's going on with that. Let me see where we at. I don't know. I forgot all about these. Where's the classic? I hit myself with that shit. I'm fucking up. We'll turn the mansion into a ghetto cookout. So, free lessons. I see what you did there. But like I say, we'll make some things shake. Got a couple of ideas to do some things. We'll throw it together. Because like I say, right now with the current legal binding situations, I gotta do what I gotta do. I think he still may be in the mix. Let me see. I don't think I deleted that. I deleted a bunch of shit, but I don't think I did I? I might have. Let me see. I'm fucking tripping. It's on the screen. I forgot to put the den stuff on one side. And I put the Alright. Wow. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we can end it properly. We'll bring, for the 99 in 2000. Where we at? Oh, that was a terrible photo. That one of the worst things. And we've talked about a lot of stuff in here. But like I said, we'll get into that. Let me. If I put the right name on there, that's part of the problem. But like I said, we'll kind of get further into that. And like I say, there's a solid number of den folk in the area. So I think either way, we'd definitely love to see some of the out-of-town folk come and join us. But I think either way, we have a decent number of den folk here. So, Big L, I would love to get on the line and argue with you, but I'm gonna get off this thing. But again, like I said, I appreciate all of y'all. So if I sit like this, it almost looks like, no, not quite. But yeah, man. But I would definitely be looking forward to arguing with you very soon, Mr. Big L. But I'm a tired fucking motherfucker, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll be in the Discord. I'll be in there for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you, I probably won't be in there very long, but I'll be in there for a little bit. I gotta write something out, so I'll be in the Discord while I write some of these things out. And then I'll probably call it a wrap after that. But I appreciate all y'all for coming through. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Definitely didn't get off at 11 sharp, but it had to be. After the situation with Lady Licious, and that had to be addressed. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Like I said, being a DN Discord immediately after this. So with that being said. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Y'all ain't got to go home. I'm gonna get one in soon. Like I said, I planned on getting one in today, Tanner, but like I said, I ended up taking a little bit longer. Like I said, I got in way later actually, because I was gonna try to do something for 6, but I didn't get in until later this evening. And so I'm trying to get, because there's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna share my opinions on a lot of things that were missed, and some of the stuff that's coming up. So we'll definitely have something soon. And I actually want to get some stuff going on Soft Sports TV. And talk a little Rockets. So DeMarc, you'll shut up. And then get some link up with Hector, and hopefully get some Astros and Dynamo conversation going on. So we'll make it shake, though. We'll make it shake. But I'm out. Let me slide the cat up out of here. I'm leaning and shit. But I appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all again. It's an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure. Then Discord, like right now. Make sure you're in that thing. If you're not in that thing, I don't know where the link is. But I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all. And we'll be back at it tomorrow, on time, all that good shit. I'm fucking forgetting the habits I'm supposed to have. Oh yeah, y'all ain't got to go home. But y'all got to get the fuck up out of here. I'm gone.